Testing. Testing. Alright, seems like we're good to go. Gonna be streaming KH with a mic today. Fuck it, dude. Just out here level grinding so I can beat the data battles easier. I've been trying to, like, I fought young Xehanort, but that data battle, like, all the data battles are actually really monstrous in this game. And I really didn't expect them to be that, like, fucking hardcore, but it's pretty nice. I'm glad they are, because if they weren't, I'd be pretty disappointed. This game is too clean, dude. I beat the Remind DLC. I just wish I could play as Roxas all the time, but no biggie.
Fellas.
Let's see what we can do here at the synthesized shop or whatever the This is like one of my favorite Keyblades by far. This one, the Wheel of Fate, Happy Gear, Nano Gear, and the Kingdom Key. Can't forget about the Kingdom Key. Let's see. AP boost. I wonder how many I can get. 5. Sounds good to me. Yeah, I'll get one more. Why not? I need the extra AP. I'm just gonna use them all on Sora. Fuck all that. even know how to fight the optional boss here. I think I want to fight Rex or Yozora, I should say. I'm gonna go ahead and hop back in here and see what's up. Oh, welcome to the stream, whoever just joined. Just playing a little KH3 here, trying to fight Yozora. I keep calling him Rex, but it's Yozora, I should say. I want that purple mech. I think I do, at least. One that shoots laser. I think this is the one. Let's see. There we go, next. Let's see. This mech is pretty slow in comparison to the other. But that damage though. I might switch, depending on how the rest of this run is going, to another mech at least. The other one seems pretty optimal. You can clear pretty quick. I might have to switch back. Oh, this is the one with the tackle. Friend request. I don't know who that be. I must find more optimal mech before it is too late. Or the floor is rebuilt here. Explains a lot. I need to find a new mech, dude. It's like they straight up nerf you in here. Yes, safety. Oh. Nice. Let's go. Quick little shutdown on this. Hopefully, I think this is where. Do I have to do it again for Yozora? Because I know there's definitely a way to fight Yozora. Look, I'm gonna do it one more time. Because I remember fighting Yozora in one of my playthroughs. Or at least the first time I played this game. Must be my score, maybe? I don't know. I really forget how I ended up fighting him.
Yet.
This shit's hella annoying. These enemies, they just keep coming. But it'll all be worth it when I get to fight Yozora. I think I'll get a good XP boost from him too. I have to evac. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go over there. Dang, he turned around and duffed my ass. He said, no, sir. There we go. I was like, where the rest?
There we go. Next.
There we go. Next. The road is almost over. I guess I really don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me look it up. Fuck yeah, dude. How to fight Yozer. That's what I'm here for anyway.
Come on, fellas.
I'm glad we're finally out of there, though. Let's see. Guess we'll just go ahead and leave, because there's one more thing I think I have to check first. I looked up how to fight Yozer, but that junk was like a 30-minute video. I just seen how long that video was and just kind of just stopped giving a fuck. You know, the guy probably really ain't that long. Haven't used counter shield in a while. Get good XP here, so might as well just finish these enemies. Haha.
Here we go.
This Keyblade's so powerful. Here we go. These things just be refusing to die. It's like, fuck. Might have to start using counter shield more again, cause that Pegasus OD. Dang, can I not shot lock? I'm gonna just go ahead and throw out the finish command. I haven't used this in a minute, I might as well. And then we're just gonna bring it back. these mechs, bro. They just refuse to all die. I'm gonna try to kill this last few, and if another wave pops up, I'm just gonna dip. Go get it. Up today. Yeah, let's leave. I'm kind of sick of looking at this world, bro. Where do be thy save point? Oh yeah, this way. I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back after. Alright, I'm back. Let's go back to the world map. I don't even know where to go to find these optional boss fights anymore. Like, I just don't. What's this battle gate? I hope this is an organization member fight, because I could have swore you could fight them without it being a data battle. Oh, it's the Lich. I'll fight him. Sheesh.
Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Got him.
This boss is kind of annoying, but it's nothing I can't handle. Dang. I'll pop heal. Yeah, I'll have to. Let's see. Oh, heal. expect that to happen. I'll run it back. That's about all you can do. Shit. I didn't mean to use an elixir. This version of the Lich is way harder than the remined version I'm starting to see. Should be way more cautious than I was. Holy. I'll pop it. I'll try to pop a high potion instead of a Kilraga. Just go and let the full shot lock rock. Oh, I knew that was finna happen, cause I seen that purple. You can, I don't think you can block when he does that. It's like it goes through your Keyblade. Yeah, I gotta be more optimal than that. I need this, the nano for the reflect thing. Nice. Feels good. Ooh, let's go. I got overzealous. Oh, yeah, I'm just pop the finish command. I'll try to rebuild Nano again and then switch Keyblades so I can stack. Welcome back, bro. Just streaming KH. Doing some whatchamacallit, some extra boss fights. Yeah. You say whatever. Someone's in the chat. Do you have any tips to beat some of the bosses before that? I'm struggling to reach the final boss. I mean, not really. What bosses are you having trouble with? I could maybe fight them, and we could like try to break that shit down together. Cause I'm not good at just giving general tips. Hold on, I'll read your comment in a second. No, I popped the elixir too late. I was so close here. Let me read this. When he puts his sword together, you want to get away and stop hitting. Yeah, for sure, yeah. It's just sometimes I get caught up in the moment and it's hard to do that. But what bosses are you, what are you having trouble with? Because I've beat the game and all the DLC already, except for like extra content that I don't have to do, so I can fight pretty much any boss you need. Okay, let me fix my mic. Where you ran off to, bro? Yeah. Oh yeah, handle business. I'm freaking hungry. I might. I don't know.
Come on, fellas.
I'll come back to this battle gate because that shit is shit's OD, and I really wanted to explore this world a bit more, anyways. Really, all the ones from the 3 people with Xehanort above them, or however you spell. Oh, you're talking about when you fight Xemnas in them. Are you talking about the Remind boss fights? I can run through Remind for you. What's this battle gate? Oh, I completed this one. Alright, here, I'll run through the Remind deals. I want to wait till you reply, because I want to know exactly what you're talking about before I just go to doing shit. It's like fighting an organization. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got you, bro. I think it's the one right after that, so like, here, let me read it. Oh, yeah, I got you, bro, my bad. Yeah, I got you for sure. I know exactly what you're talking about now. You need the final, like, segment of the game, right? Like, all the boss fights, and then you fight Xehanort, and yeah, that shit was ridiculous. My first playthrough of that, I was low-key getting salty. Yeah, I'll go ahead and run it. Yeah, I'm close. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll run that for you, bro.
Sure are a lot of walls.
Let's go ahead and I'm gonna probably just teleport there with the save point, like I should have did. Yeah, let's just teleport. It's such a struggle sometimes. Yeah, it is. I'm playing on proud mode too, so that shit was fucking super struggle. But yeah, you'll be able to get it. And as I play, I'll try to break down what I'm doing for you as well. So is this the place you're having trouble with? Because all this shit was fucking ridiculous. I'm only on normal, but this is my first time ever playing Kingdom Hearts. Oh, I see. Yeah, I can see why you're struggling.
Let's go check out the town.
So, yeah, okay, yeah, right there. All right, bet. Say less. I got you. I struggle with this fight too. But you just kind of not get hit, and I know that's kind of a weird thing to say, but you have to make sure you're blocking when you're supposed to. Like, since you can air guard in this game, like, it's really important that you keep that in mind. Because there are times where if you just keep mashing, you will get yourself killed, even though you think you can be on the offensive. Because even though it looks like you can, you really can't all the time. I'm gonna pop High Wind here. And a good tip is after you get a Keyblade transformation, you just go ahead and switch it over to stack it up, so you can keep it saved. So when it's time for you to like go all out on an enemy, you can just go crazy with all your different keychains and switches. So I'm gonna switch that out to this Keyblade and just keep running this, at least for the moment. And as long as you have it switched, it doesn't drain. So it's only when they make the world go dark. Okay, I got you. We're gonna get there. I forget what to do when they do this shit. My wrist is starting to hurt a bit. There we go. Also, make sure you're making good use of flow motion. Like, if you're near a wall, you can like continue combos like that. At the end of a combo string, go ahead and activate Shot Lock, follow him up with you know, more flow motion. Stuff like that. Little stuff like that will go a long way. Making sure all your movements are fluid. You can switch Keyblades how? You press right on the D-pad. So like once you equip 3 Keyblades, or even just 2, you press right on the D-pad and it allows you to switch. Yeah, I didn't know that at first too, but I'm glad I found out. Here, I'm gonna just pop the finish command so I can just waste a bit of time. Oh, never mind. And this is the part you were talking about, right? Hey, I had trouble with this too. So I'm gonna pop a Curaga, and then I'm gonna just wait for my... Oh, never mind. The trick is to stay moving. That's like, flow motion is really important. And the fact that you can do parkour in this game is a big help. I'm gonna just let myself get hit there. This is a decent Keyblade to use for boss fights, specifically because of the finish command. It gives you so much iframes. It does decent damage, like, if you can hit all the enemies, like, because you see how, like, Pegasus rides around like that, and since there are a bunch of them, you know, you can easily, you know, get a lot of damage, because the more if you hit 2 of them at once, it does double damage, because they all share a health bar. So keep that in mind, too. Where the fuck? Bruh, when they do this, I'll always be like looking like an idiot just running around. I'm gonna just fly. Man, they'll pop up eventually, I'm sure. Oh, there we go. I'll pop heal, switch. No, switch Keyblades. There we go. See, and it still keeps the High Wind transformation, which is the really cool part. Because if you don't want to waste it, you could just save it up. And now, I can use Storm Flag. Oh, well, they're dead. It might still carry my Storm Flag over into the next fight, which I hope it does. Let's go ahead and skip.
Justice for George Floyd rally. Not really a demonstration, but it's sort of a demonstration against officers.
Yeah, it does carry. This is the part I hated in this fight.
We are just getting started.
I didn't carry. It's gonna use the rest of it, but it's okay. Switch to nano gear. See, and you swap mid combo. It'll finish off whatever combo you're doing with the, you know, with the next keyblade. I have to go down. I'll finish here. Shit. I always forget what to do there. I think I'm supposed to dodge. Like just straight up roll out of the way of that. But I still have trouble with this boss fight myself. So if you can figure out a way to, you know, dodge that, try rolling. Rolling's probably your best bet. Counter shield. This is ridiculous. Some Sephiroth level shit right here. Dang it. I need to hit him for that attraction. Because I'm just going to go ahead and pop it for the higher defense. Some attractions like this give you higher defense, but you still should be like careful about being reckless. I don't even know where Xehanort is. Oh, there he is. I did not mean to land in the center of all that. Cancel, so I can heal. Nah, I probably should just stay in. Yes, got lucky there. Luck is indeed a factor. And make sure you have elixirs, because once you use Cure, it automatically takes all of your MP. So if you have an elixir to restore your MP and your health, that's great. It's like after you pop the Curaga, try to survive as long as possible without popping an elixir. And if you can survive all the way until your MP's back, good. If not, pop a high potion instead. But if you need to pop the elixir for the MP gain immediately, do that. This is where the boss fight gets really annoying for me, because this underwater segment, not the wave. No pun intended. This underwater segment, you just gotta make sure you dodge stuff. That's pretty much this game in general, is make sure you don't get hit, but underwater especially, since your movement options are way different, you really do have to be careful. That's a good way to approach too, like using the water blast from your attack command. That's legit. See, I couldn't even tell that was happening. Nice. Weathered that shit. Bruh. I'm gonna just pop heal. Just fuck it. Even though it would have been more optimal to pop high potion and then use magic commands, but I chose that, so I gotta hold it. Oh yeah, and make sure you're guarding. Guarding is like, oof, your best friend in this shit. If you can guard an attack, make sure you do that. But you also have to be careful because your guard can be broken. But there's a command called wrist dodge that when your guard's broken, it allows you to do extra commands after. So you're not just completely like defenseless. Let's go ahead and skip. Oh, shit. Nice. Back at you. Shot locks are also really good for stalling MP recovery. So if you can land a shot lock while your MP is recovering for the invincibility frames, please do so. That is a really good trick that I've been using, and it'll help you out. Here, I'm gonna just fall, because holy. Oh, he's gonna bring me into it, dude. I always forget how to dodge that shit. Ooh, that dodge though. I'm gonna pop heal. Let's go. The road is not yet over, my friend. Oh, I didn't get to use the finish command. See, there's a thing in this game called auto finish, where it finishes the command for you. But I turn it off so I can just time my finishes according to the way I want. Because sometimes I don't want to use them. But their auto finish would have been nice. Let's go ahead and pop Highwind, and this I'm gonna swap keychains. Pop the Dino Meteor, even though it really didn't do shit.
Come, Kingdom Hearts.
And so we already know what happens there. This part is where shit just gets fucking crazy. Because when I first did this, I was so salt. Oof.
Back off. Heal. Right there.
Then I pop Storm Flag again. Switch back to then this Keyblade, the Nano Arms, dude, is a really good Keyblade. I highly recommend using it, especially since the guard is the Reflect from Kingdom Hearts 2, essentially. And it's so versatile, bro. So versatile. Highly recommend.
Enlighten me.
This is where this fight gets bullshit. Because he steals your light, so he essentially steals all your Keyblade powers, and you're stuck in anti-form, or rage form. That's what it's called in this game. And you just gotta kind of hold this shit, and if Donald doesn't heal you, it's like, you fuck. But the guard in rage form is really good, and so is your mobility. Which is, so as long as you stay on your toes, you should be good. Sheesh. Oh, I made him flinch, dang it. I was too scared that he was gonna retaliate. So he's gonna retaliate now. I'm not conceding. Almost there. Return to the lights. Let's go. Hit him with the maximum Sora. That shit's fire, dude. Okay, this part is the one I had the most trouble with. Here, you just have to survive. Dodge lasers, block the shadows. Because you literally cannot block the lasers. They go straight through your Keyblade. See, and once you survive, you just go right back into murky Xehanort. I'll pop counter shield. Yeah, I'll pop finish command. Oh, I should have kept going. Let's go. This looks so hard. It is. I'm still in place. Hold on one sec. I'm gonna read in a second. I just want to make sure I don't die here, so you can get a clear grasp of the boss fight. When I first saw that, I was like, bro, did I just die? Here, let me read. I'm still fighting those three things in the Greek-looking place. Swear I'll never beat this. If you keep thinking like that, you won't. Because, like, bro, just believe, bro. You just gotta practice. Like, Kingdom Hearts is one of those games where even if you don't beat it, like, through, like, your first, like, you know, playthrough, like, what I'm trying to say is you can always go back and level up and practice against other stuff. Like, fight hordes of enemies, practice different mechanics, like always go back, backtrack. You can always level up and get stronger. And that's what I did in Kingdom Hearts 2. Because at first I was having a really hard time with the game, but I just kept playing it, kept playing it. Just gotta keep playing, bro. And I promise you'll get way better. Because the game, it's hard, but it's not impossible at all. I believe you can do it, bro. You should have seen how many times I died my first playthrough. Like, I streamed it. You go back and watch, you be like, dang, wow. You just go ahead and skip. Because I don't know if you've seen all the cutscenes, and I ain't trying to spoil if you into this story. But because the story is fire. Like, super fire. I love this game. It's one of my favorite games all. Kingdom Hearts 3 is probably my favorite RPG of all time. Like, hands down. It is the one of the best games I've ever played. Like, I love this game. Let's go ahead and keep skipping. That, Final Fantasy X are easily favorite RPGs. And that's the end, bro. Like, I made that junk look easy, but it's not, bro. But you can definitely do it. Indeed. Let's just go ahead and save. I kind of have a confession. I skipped every cutscene. Bro, don't worry. I did that too. You're good, bro. I did that when I first played Kingdom Hearts 2. Like I think a lot of people do that when they play Kingdom Hearts, like, for the first time, because the gameplay is just so sick, and it's a lot of stuff, like, it's so random it's kind of random at times, and you're just kind of like, what the fuck is going on? But there are a lot of videos explaining the lore, and if you're really interested in the lore, there are plenty of videos that explain it. If you want to get a good chunk of the lore, I mean, this is the order I played the games in. I played Kingdom Hearts 2, and then I played Kingdom Hearts 3, 5, 8 days over 2. That will fill in a big chunk of what you don't understand. And you can just look up lore videos, or if you have the means to play the other games, you can play them. Here, I'll play through some of the DLC. Here, no, I'm gonna handle this. Show you something. I want to get the package of 1.5 and 2.5, but it's 100. Yeah, I bought that junk. It's really two is literally, like, before this came out, that was my favorite game. Like, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, such a good game. If you can't get anything else, get 2 Final Mix, because you'll enjoy that game. But it all depends on what you want to beat first, because if you start playing 2 now after playing 3 for so long, it's gonna feel so weird, because that game has different mechanics. But it's kind of harder, at least depending on the difficulty you play, and it's kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of long, bro. The game's gonna drag out for a bit. These are the data battles. They have data battles in 2 as well, but they're just like harder versions of boss fights that are already in the game. Like Young Xehanort, for example. This is the one I've been trying to beat for the longest. I'll go ahead and run it here. I'll do a few runs of it and then take a break, and I'll probably stream something else later. I'm not sure, but I'm glad you stopped by. But I'll do a few runs of Xehanort for you before I dip off. Yeah, see, that was the wrist dodge mechanic I was talking about, but I didn't expect my guard to get broken, so. And you have to be careful blocking these ice shards, because you can get guard broken during, and then it'll just freeze you. I'll pop nano arms. can hit him. And I'll pop finish command, stall out the MP. Oof, I forgot to get items. So I'm gonna just have to do this. Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not. Can't attack him here, have to wait. I'm gonna pop Rage here just for the extra health, but now I have to be extra careful. See, one mistake, dude. One mistake in these data fights. Now I'm on Xehanort. Alright, bro, good luck. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream so I can eat and take a break. But best of luck, and I hope that what I showed you helps you out, dude. I'll stop the stream after this fight, though.
Let's go.
I need outs.
Stop him.
Over here. Here we go.
Try and stop.
Dang. GG's. I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream. Thanks for stopping by, my dude. It was good to have somebody to, talk about Kingdom Hearts with. I'll stop by next time,